Hi Scorpio, so this is going to be your May overview tarot reading. Let's look at what's going on with you this month. All right, take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. If this does not resonate, check your other placements. Yes, also kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. Show some engagement, honey. Your girl needs your support, and that's how you contribute your energy to my collective as well. So there you go. I am using Women of Westeros Oracle Guidebook. It's from the Game of Thrones and the House of the Dragons inspired. So let's look at what's going on with you this month. Tyrene, Obara, and Nymeria Sand, the snakes. I always, I'm reminded of snakes with respect to Scorpio zodiac sign. So it's very befitting, right? Daenerys, Daenerys Targaryen, the queen. I loved her character though. She was one of my favorites. Apart from Arya Stark, she was one of my favorites. So it looks like that snake's being cut, or you're trying to break some sort of cycle here. You're trying to break some sort of chain that's very repetitive in nature, and it's like you're using your sword, you're using your mind, and you're using your passion here to cut through some sort of repetitive cycle here that needs to be closed out, repetitive cycle that needs to be abandoned or let go of, or breaking some sort of connection here, break free from something. It kind of looks like that. Look at this, isn't it? It's pretty amazing. And green also suggests healing, nutrition, health, prosperity too. So let's look at your sign. What does it suggest? 75. Okay, wait, just a second. Yeah. So there's nothing like an external threat to make people put aside their differences and fight together as one. Though you might not have a lot in common with the people around you, the time may soon come when you'll need to band together over a common cause. If that cause doesn't present itself, ferret out what goals or enemies you might share and use them to forge an unbreakable bond. So it's like making connections based off on similar interests, similar goals, similar thought processes, people who have similar sort of mutual friends, mutual enemies, frenemies, stuff like that. So making a community based off on where you're accepted and where you're needed. If you give something of yourself to other people, well, then that's how you have connection, right? Sharing your resources, sharing your words, sharing your thoughts, sharing your values, money, I don't know, anything. Snakes are very intelligent creatures, very mysterious, but very spiritual, highly spiritual. In Vedic system, in Hinduism, they are considered very spiritual, very spiritual. The general theme of the month is the 8 of Coins. You're working. You is working. Okay, you're good at what you do, and that's your truth, honey. The first half of the month, you're consulting yourself with your work and your everyday world and business. That's it. You're very intelligent too, sharp-witted. The second half is the Page of Cups. I feel like this is somebody outside of you because you feel like you're very engrossed in whatever you're doing right now, your immediate 3D world. And it seems to me like somebody else is swiftly, but very slyly, they're coming towards you and they're trying to put forth some sort of daring message towards you of vulnerability, some sort of emotional expression towards you, apology, I don't know. But they've been weaving these words for a very long time. And it's like they're being very cute towards you, like, hey, Scorpio, cute emojis. And it's kind of like that. Like they're trying to be very chill about it. 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Coins. Yeah, somebody's moving towards you. There might be a cycle that had closed out, but it's like this person is moving towards you with regards to probably having some sort of love union with you, but it starts off with connecting first or reconnecting. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see, said the blind man. Let's see the 8 of Coins for you. 8 of Coins for you. Let's see. You is working. And you're good at what you do. You're really good at what you do. You're very practiced at it. You've practiced. Don't get me wrong. You practiced. You've worked hard for getting better at whatever you do here. And it's kind of like that. Your environment feels very like back of the hand energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Wands. What are you waiting on? You're waiting patiently for your hard work to come out, like prove itself. I don't know what it is. Show me one more card for that. What are you waiting on? Like you're looking very passionate, very confident, like something will come about, something will show itself, some sort of results, waiting for the result of your efforts. Probably you've been putting this effort for a very long time now and you're waiting for the results to come about. You're very confident that it will. You're waiting patiently. Don't get me wrong, it's not waiting mindlessly, but it's waiting with a lot of confidence and a surety that It will show up. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you are waiting for the work to prove itself. Your intuition is telling you to be patient. There's something with regards to communication that's going to come forward. It's like, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know how it will take shape in the reality, how it's going to look in the reality. But I have this hunch, and it's telling me to be patient, to stay patient, to be mindful, to be watchful of my words as well, to be watchful of my efforts, to be prepared. Like it's going to come about anytime soon now. It's going to prove itself anytime soon. And it's with regards to your work, honey. It's with regards, you might be doing some sort of job, or you might be wanting to elevate here in terms of your job career field. And it's like, I know it's going to prove itself though. You know, whatever project that I'm working on, whatever I'm trying to achieve here, is going to come about. And your intuition is right, on point, bang on point. The Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, Justice. You're telling me that, Arya, I have options in love, but I don't care for it right now. And that's right for me. That's the right decision, correct decision. Yeah, justice is here. You might have some Libra in your chart, not the point. But you're telling me that's your truth here, and you know it to be true. That I mentally know that I have a lot of options. Like, people are throwing themselves at me, some, a few, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shame them, but you know that you're not going to give into any of it. You're not even entertaining those options. You're being very reserved right now. Like, I'm not interested in love right now, and that's my ultimate truth here, and I feel justified in it. So that's correct decision for you. So probably wherever you are in your life right now, it's like, it seems to me like all your passion and your work and efforts are going into your own sense of stability and your own sense of something that you're working on very diligently. It's like, I've been building into this for a very long time, so I want the results, and I'm waiting for it. All of my energy and focus is going there, and there itself. I know, I'm aware of the options that I have around me in terms of love, but I'm not trying to explore it because I can't give anything of myself to it. Even if I would be very conservative with it. And who wants a half-assed love, right? That's what you're telling me, because you're a Scorpio, honey. Let me tell you, you're a Scorpio. And anything doesn't feel like they compete, like they compare from you as who you are. Very ambitious, very knowing of yourself. Like, it's like they're a page when it comes to you. You're a Queen of Pentacles and they're a Page of Pentacles. And sir, you're a page. You're beneath me. You're not even at my level for me to date you. I know how this would end, so I don't want to get involved with pages, right? A page wouldn't do, right? It's true. It's true. Let's see the Page of Cups. Somebody's opening up, or something is showing up here. That really, I mean, you have options, don't get me wrong, but somebody catches your attention here, somebody specific. It's kind of like that, you know? So probably, yeah, the Ace of Swords again. Is it one of the options, or is it somebody specific? Like, they caught your attention, like their message caught your attention because you felt like probably this person needs attention. You have my attention here. The Eight of, yeah, there was something. What is it? That's you at the bottom of the deck. Show me more about this. What is this? Somebody is speaking to their truth, that they have, something has been growing around in this person, a truth that has been brewing within them, and they've been avoiding speaking to it. They've been avoiding trying to come forward with the truth towards you. It's like they realize something about their feelings, about their expression, about something here, and they're trying to be open, and they're trying to open up towards their truth and say it to you. They know it to be true, and they have known it for a very long time, but for some reason it was difficult for them to come forward with it towards you. The Three of Swords, the King of Swords, yeah, it's somebody probably that we broke away from, somebody we rejected, or somebody rejected us, or somebody did it to themselves, honey. You blocked them probably, thinking that it was just a passionate encounter, and I don't care for it because I have goals to achieve. I can't involve myself with such low functioning relationships, even, and it's not even fulfilling to me, you know. I want it all, and I'm not getting it here, so might as well just, somebody was rejecting your heart, honey. And while they were rejecting yours, they were also rejecting their own sense of heart space and what they wanted, what they desired. And now they understand, because the King of Swords is holding that Ace of Swords. It's not your ace. Let me tell you that very clearly. It's not your ace. So they have realized ever since the break that probably they wanted a Ten of Cups situation with you. They wanted you to be a part of their world. They wanted to emotionally harmonize with you. They wanted to share love with you, not just be, you know, Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is very different from the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is more like, oh, you please me, and you know, how I love myself is how you love me. What I understand to be my emotional needs, you meet them effortlessly. So that's why I love you. And that's why I choose you, because I love myself, right? But Ten of Cups is like, it expands into something beyond us, beyond ourselves. Like, okay, You please me, but I also want to please you. I also want to give back something of myself to you. I want to please you as well. I want us to be a team. I want us to be an emotional team, loving team, right? And they have realized that just about now, that they probably shot themselves in the foot, and they are trying to come forward with their truth. They're trying to be emotionally open. They're trying to emotionally convey some sort of truth here about their feelings and how they probably might have hurt themselves and hurt you. And they would like to probably include you in their emotional world here, so to speak. And they've made an active decision. Might be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but they're coming forward in the later month of May. You are, it's not you, honey. Let me tell you that very clearly, because it feels like you are really engrossed in waiting for your results to show up, and that's about it. That's all you're concerned with. Let's see anything else from the universe. Judgment wanted to come out, so probably I'll take it. The Emperor, the Page of yeah, it's somebody else's decision here to probably stand up in their power and commit to speaking to what they want, you know, acting from their own sense of self-interest. It has been a journey for this person here. And it has been a journey for you as well, to stand up in your power, to do what's right for you. You're standing in your power, and it's like they might be the one that's looking at you with the Page of Swords here, which is, you know, a very, like, the Page of Swords, don't get me wrong, is the most immature of all pages, but it's also trying to learn about somebody, because we don't have enough information. He doesn't know anything about anything. So he's trying to learn by watching. That's what he does. So probably somebody's watching you and they see you as this emperor, like you might have iced them out in the past. And it's like they're trying to learn from you, and they're trying to like sense things around you, like how is Scorpio feeling right now? How are they operating right now? So it's kind of like that. The Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil here. They can't let it go. They can't let it go. You might have blocked this connection out of feeling bad, like this thing needs to end. Yeah, it's a six of, look at this, Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Six might be important here, or three, and nine as well. But Three of Cups, Six of Cups, like meeting up with a soul bond here, somebody we've known for a very long time, somebody we have balanced up with, and it came to an end, something that has ended. Because, well, things were very up in the air, like we did not know where we stood with this person. And you, if I'm telling you, you are very much into stability factors, like you're trying to stabilize yourself, ground yourself, and make firm decisions, solid decisions that would prove itself in time and contribute to you as a person. But for some reason, this connection, you have a very bad opinion of it, and you ended up having a bad taste in your mouth. It was very repetitive, and things were always up in the air. Even if you showed up with your best energy and efforts, it was still the same old, same old. It's kind of like that. I see that Devil as the patternized sort of connectivity that made you feel really bad, that made you feel rejected, that made you feel like you were being used, manipulated, or probably you were being strung along in a relationship that you didn't care for, or that somebody did not care for you, you know, beyond themselves, like what you offered them. And you just ended up blocking it altogether. Like you've been just blocking it and being very reserved from it ever since. And they've been watching you. They've been watching you with regards to that. Let's see if there's anything more. Okay, somebody wants to heal here. Somebody has learned a thing or two about their own sense of self-sabotaging tendencies, about their fears and how they were up in the air, how they were not necessarily trying to put their foot down. The Two of Pentacles is basically putting their foot down and claiming one sort of growth here. Something, yeah, claiming their own sense of happiness. I'm telling you, somebody was emotionally unavailable or checked out. Somebody claimed that you probably did not mean much, or they did not want to emotionally move beyond themselves. I told you, that's why I gave you a lecture about Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, because Nine of Cups is coming here as well. It's like somebody was getting involved with you because you gave them a lot of pleasure, but they were not trying to give it back to you. When it came to you, they were emotionally checked out. But when it came to them, their own pleasure system, they were there. Like, hey, Scorpio, give me some, right? It's kind of like that. And that's why they are now understanding that probably that was the last thing that probably ended, you know, things that might have led to ending here. And it's like, they got the recipe for healing here, actual healing of this patternized sort of connectivity that wouldn't improve, that wouldn't even degrade. It was just plateaued effect that you both experienced here. And you probably did not tell them this because they had to explore it on their own. And yes, we all have to learn our lessons on our own accord. And I feel like kudos to this person. This person is learning that lesson here, and they're trying to be as open as possible to learning that probably I might have been very emotionally selfish towards the Scorpio, and I don't want to do that anymore. I feel like that needs to change. I probably was just contributing to this connection because they pleased me, the Scorpio pleased me, but not necessarily that I wanted to please them or I wanted to give back something of myself to them. So that's all I have for you, Scorpios. I hope this helped.